Hi everyone! In today's video, I will be showing you how to achieve this pink marble cake effect in your fondant covering. I will also be sharing with you techniques and ways on how to achieve this and how to adjust the colors. So keep watching! So for this design, I will be using a 6-inch chocolate cake. I started by cutting the sponge into 4 layers and then adding the chocolate mousse with Nutella crunchy on top. After completing the base, let's keep it in the freezer for about 30 to 45 minutes. Now it's time to do the crumb coat. And for this one, I will be using buttercream for our covering. After we're done with the crumb coat, we can pop it back in the freezer for a few minutes until it has set. Now it's time to work on the marble covering. Now, before I go on any further, I just want to teach you a little bit about this design. I'm pretty sure you've seen a lot of these in the internet. You just type in how to make marble cake and voila! Millions and millions upon millions of results. And probably used YouTube for the tutorial. But I'm here to give you ways on how to achieve this. The first technique is by combining different shades of color or different colors into one. But the thing with this technique is that you can't really control the end result. And by that I mean you can either make it too light or too dark. And once you make it dark, you can't really go back. Same thing happens with a rainbow combination. You're gonna create a different color that aren't supposed to be there. And most of the time, people will tell you it wasn't what they asked for. Some people are okay with it, but some people aren't. But if that's the aesthetic that you're going for, then by all means, do that. For the next technique, all you need is your fondant, your gel paste, and your toothpick. Let's start by dusting our table with a little bit of corn flour. Next, let's dip half of the toothpick in the gel coloring. Now, do random strokes on your white fondant. Roll the fondant slowly just to spread the gel color all over. If you see that you need more colors or a little bit darker, you can always add more. As you can see, there are light colors and dark colors on our fondant now. The key to achieving this is very simple. The gentle you press the toothpick, the lighter the color is, while the harder you press the toothpick, the darker it will get. Continue rolling and bending your fondant, but careful not to overdo it though, as the lighter color will disappear. 3 to 4 times is okay. Now that we finished kneading the fondant, it's time to choose which side is the top side and which one is the bottom side. After spreading the fondant, we can now see the different shades of pink. Go ahead and cover the cake. Spread it again for the board cover. There are 2 ways on how to cover your board. Either like this, what I'm doing right here, which I spread the fondant, I cut a hole in the middle which is a little bit smaller than the size of the cake, and put it just like this. Or you could spread like a long rectangle and cut it straight and slowly put it around the cake. Once we're done with the board, we're gonna have to prepare the border. Create a long sausage and put it around the cake. Now we're gonna have to press the shell tool onto the border. And yes, we are done with the cake, guys. This is it. This is the finished product. I hope that the tips that I gave you will be helpful in the future. You can always try both techniques and see which one works for you, but the second one works best for me. This is the one that I use every time. Plus, it's 100% foolproof. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about this cake, and I would love to hear from you. See you in my next video. Bye!